Good morning, Danelle. This is Scott Walker with Impact Link SEO. I am just showing you some things that I've done for other auto glass companies to really help grow their business, and look forward to talking to you and seeing if there's anything else that I can do for you. So I usually start with your Google Business your website, your Google Business Profile, and Google Ads, just to kind of go over all the services that I cover. And throughout that, you'll kind of see the different places that you could grow your business. So first off, really like your logo. Looks really nice, and your website looks very clean and professional. But one thing I would really recommend for your website is to have more content. The reason I say that is because Google loves to see content. You want to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage. And throughout that content, you want to be found for buyer intent keywords, like windshield replacement, Anaheim. I know you're in the Irving, Huntington Beach area, but the bigger cities are usually the ones people search for. The other thing you could do is save all your alternate text correctly. This says certified technicians. That doesn't really say anything. It could be about any industry. But if you said like windshield replacement, Coronado, or something like that, that could also be a good place to save some keywords. I do use a tool called Ahrefs to show me your analytics and where you're setting. The DR and UR is the strength and trust that Google has for your website. These are on a scale of 100, and you want those continuously moving up while also balanced. You're currently at 0.6 and 4 due to your referring pages and domains. If you don't know what those are called backlinks. And what a backlink is when one website is linked to another website via a clickable button or text. But not all backlinks are created equal, so you do want to stay relevant to your industry and location whenever possible. It looks like you're being indexed for 3 keywords and you're not getting anyone to your website. The reason for that is even just the name of your company. I know repairs at the end. But crystal clear auto glass, there's 20 searches. You're not even in the first position for your name. And then clear quality and auto glass replacement crystal. I don't know if there's a different crystal somewhere else, like city-wise out there. But the ones that I would be going after, like this one is like windshield replacement Coronado, and I'll show you some other ones. Those are the types of keywords that you want on your website so that you can be found for them. Now, when you come here, there's a couple of things you can do. A Google screened account just means that you have been screened, you have background check, and also you have liability insurance. For you, all of these leads would have to be a real lead, but they do cost a little bit more than if you would do your cost per click down here. So that's just kind of the guaranteed part for being up here. This is the first thing that I always recommend for most auto glass companies, because you usually need clients right now as opposed to in the near future. But right here is where you do Google Ads. And if you're running them right now, I'd love to take a look and see if there's anything I can do to help you. For starters, you want to make sure to have as much of the keyword inside the ad as possible. Like this says windshield replacement, but it doesn't give a location. And so, saying in California, in Orange County, whatever, those things need to be said are, you want those in the ad as well. So that's how you get a good click-through rate. And then once you get onto the landing page, you want a click-to-call right up top. You have a form submit, what you do, where you do it, and any promotions you might be running. And then the background imagery should be relevant to your search query. So like for windshield replacement, have a windshield replacement. If you do RV windshield replacements, then do it back there. Have an RV windshield being replaced in the background. And then we move down. Usually it's the Google Business Profile, which for whatever reason, it's way down here today. But there's lots of ways to get in here. The first one is making sure that your name, address, and phone number are the exact same. Getting reviews is really helpful, and I have a trick to help you get those. And then making sure that your name, address, and phone number are put into citations like yellowpages.com, because the more Google finds you on the internet, the more they trust you. And that's not just in your local area, but in your surrounding areas as well. And then being in the Google Business Profile and ads, usually about 60 to 70% of traffic goes right there. The rest comes down to your website. I don't like comparing to Yelp, so we'll just look at autoglassspecialist.net. And looking at their website right here, they have about the same they have a little bit more content. They have a little bit more content, but like I said, you want like Coronado windshield replacement. That's a buyer intent keyword to me. So when you start to have more content, better buyer intent keywords, those authoritative backlinks and citations, you could start to outrank these guys. And for a quick starter, I forgot to go through this, but this is for Google Ads. Just for windshield repair in Orange County, California, there's 2,400 average monthly searches. For windshield replacement, there's 1,900. And for you guys, the cost per click is actually much lower than I've seen in a lot of places in the United States, so that's even a better bonus for you. But yeah, you want to be put in front of these 1,900 searches. Repair, fix, repair, replace. Depending on your ad spend, like I usually go after replacements first, and then once you're at a high enough ad spend, I go after repairs so that you have better jobs first. But just to kind of give you an example, I just did Anaheim just because it's the biggest city in Orange County, at least according to Google. But, repair, replace, like all of these are about services you provide. There's about 220 with the location attached. So when you start to outrank your competition with your website, a percentage of these total volumes will start going to your website instead of theirs. And then a percentage of the people going to your website will give you a call, and depending on your closing rate, will turn into a customer for you, So I hope that this was helpful for you. If you're interested in talking more, let's set up a discovery call, and we will talk soon. Have a great day.